right, I'm going to try the recap again. Welcome back to Source Materials, a podcast where we tell each other funny and or formative stories from our lives and then make it into an RPG and play the story out together. Like a combination of long-form improv, collaborative storytelling, and maybe a touch of group therapy. Last time, we had Mitch tell us the story of not getting lost in the woods, and we decided to turn it into a space family road trip. As a reminder, the characters we're playing are me, Nathan, as Captain Mo. I'm an easygoing, rebellious gambler. I want adventure, and I fear settling down and complacency. My highest stat is brawn, followed by brain, grit, deafness, and charm.
Hi, I'm Summer. I got into trouble and now my parents shipped me off to be a built-in babysitter on this stupid trip. But luckily I'm super charming and have lots of brains. Like I'm a little bit defty, kind of brawny. Not very gritty. I will quit at any give at the drop of a hat if that arises. I'm prepared, a quick thinker, rebellious. I want the trip to be over, and I fear anyone knowing about this trip from my school.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bill Church. I'm an unassuming rule follower who is ancient slash bookish. I want a nice cup of coffee in a quiet place, and I fear Captain Mo.
Mm-hmm. And tell him your stats.
No, I refuse. That
Ugh.
will remain a secret.
Oh yeah, Bill Church, stick it to the man.
Thanks, Summer. You scare me too.
Lil Mitch, get your head out of that game of yours. Tell him about yourself.
Well, I'm Little Mitch. I'm unassuming, skeptical. I'm a rookie. Um, I just want to live among the remaining Sornidoors, and I fear being bored more than literally anything else. I have grit. I'm deft. I got some brains, a little bit of charm.
Okay, and we're on our spaceship, right?
Well, I don't think it's actually designated a spaceship. I think just a space bus or space van. It's a space mobile.
Space mobile.
It's a space mobile. We're on our space mobile. It's got a really long, a really big kind of lounge area with a lot of shag carpets in the back, kind of straight out of the 3070s. And a lot of tie dye. I think there's plenty of tie dye.
I love that.
Is that accurate?
No, I think this is actually the 90s, but like the van is from the or no, is that what you're saying? The van is from the
Yes.
70s?
But yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But it's old and beat down now,
Yes.
Whatever the decorum for.
and it speaks to a time in Captain Mo's life when, like, she was a bit younger, a bit more free, and she still holds on to it.
She's cool. She's having fun.
Also, as I was sorry, I interrupted you, but I was gonna say, Maddie has made me listen to this podcast called Worlds Beyond Number. Audience, if I kept this in, please don't listen to that podcast. It's so much better than this will be. So just don't do it. It's don't worry about it. Um, anyways, Brennan Mulligan does a thing where he like gets people to describe the things that are in their life or the people in their life. So we should do that to each other and like pick a person and be like, you describe what this part of the ship looks like or whatever. Anyways, continuing.
Oh,
As the story goes, I mean.
I think we wherever we start is still to be decided, but I think Mr. Bill Church is in the mess hall. No, it's not a mess hall. It's just a small kitchenette. I think somewhere on the ship, and he's making the equivalent of like a hotel coffee, like a really small, like shitty coffee machine that should not be used this way. But all you have is the little pods of plastic of like paper with a little coffee inside, um, and it's unsatisfying. It's bad, but it's all I have, and I'm just kind of I'm it just finished, and I'm kind of like clinging to the coffee like it's the last thing on this earth that I have that's mine, and I'm about to take a sip. I think is where Mr. Bill Church is on the Space Mobile.
Okay, how about either Summer or Lil Mitch? Tell me how that sip gets like interrupted by one of you.
Oh. Um, as soon as Bill Church tries to take his drink of coffee, he accidentally like kicks me as I'm like sitting under the table, like playing my video game. And I jump up and scare the crap out of him.
Ah, these damn kids.
Bill, no swearing in front of the children. You hear that from up front, the captain's little chairs. There's two chairs for a captain and a co-captain, but Captain Mo almost always keeps like a really nice big old leather jacket of hers on the co-captain's chair as if to say like no one else should be here anyways. But she always has the door open just so she can keep an eye on everything going back.
Yeah, no swearing in front of the children, Bill.
You owe me a space nickel, Mr. Bill.
You get that coffee yet, Bill?
I'm trying. It's all over my front side.
Ah, kids, go to the far back. Leave Mr. Bill alone.
Mr. Bill Church is going to join Mo in the captain's deck, and he's just going to go, Mo, how far are we from the nearest space fueling station? I could really use a real cup of Joe.
Well, listen, I mean, she pulls up like her little screen, beep boop boop, that shows you the planned trajectory.
Thank you for that beep boop boop.
Yeah, no, of course, of course. And unfortunately, it looks like based on your planned trajectory, it'll be about 3 days before you guys make another stop. Um, the kid's birthday is tomorrow, Lil Mitch, and you guys are supposed to go for another 3 days before you make another stop. She says, the coffee we got now, it'll hold. She looks at you, can see that you're real frazzled, and is gonna grab her jacket and sort of like hang it up on a hook and say, "How about you have a sit here? Everything's on autopilot. I'll close the door and I'll watch the kids while you just sit, have some coffee. Let me know if there's any alerts or emergencies, but otherwise, you relax."
I think this is the kindest thing that's happened to Mr. Bill Church on this trip yet, is just Mo giving him a little bit of alone time. So he chokes back a tear, and with the half of his coffee left, he sits gratefully in the in the seat and just kind of does some Lamaze breathing to himself to calm down.
The last thing you hear before the doors shut, and the thing that the kids hear is just Captain Mo coming out saying, All right, kid, it's time to get ready for dinner. Let's get to fixing something." And she's gonna try to round you guys up.
Um, Summer is going to make a charm roll to be unround-upable.
What's your pitch?
Hmm. Maybe it's not charm then. Oh, I'm so bad at grit. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it. Grit is my lowest score, but this really actually does feel like grit, where I just want to be glued to this floor and avoid eye contact at all costs.
All right.
Just refuse to acknowledge your
It's
existence.
going to be a simple grit, then you're going to get a +2 because you are resisting an authority figure.
I am rebellious.
So it is, you roll a d4 and I roll a d8,
Mhm.
and then you add a +2 to whatever the result of your roll is.
Okay. Ha!
All right, with a 5. So you guys, Captain Mo goes, and you're just lying there. Captain Mo literally like reaches down and grabs your arm, and you're just like dead weight,
weight.
pretending you're like not really pretending you're asleep. Like you're not even closing your eyes. You're not giving that much effort.
She has a little texting device that she's actively communicating with her friends on throughout this. It's
I can see your fingers twiddling. I know what that means. Come on.
she can see the screen says like Mo is being so mean.
All right. Well, you're getting served last then, miss. And she's gonna whip around and try to find Lil Mitch, what's the situation with you?
Oh yeah, I'm hiding.
All right.
I don't want to go. I want to keep reading my Sornidoor books and reading about the Sornidoor planet, which I know we're not too far from.
Love it. Okay. Make me, I don't know, what would that be? A deafness roll, I guess?
Yes. And I get a +2 to rolls made to hide, blend in, or escape unnoticed.
Love it. Okay, I think the difficulty this she's real upset right now. So I think the difficulty is going to be a 6. It's not that easy. She's looking for somebody.
Okay, so just to be clear, I need to be a
Shouldn't this be an opposed
Oh,
roll,
good
Nate?
point.
Aren't they all opposed rolls?
Well, not always, but I guess if it's us against us, then yeah, it would be opposed.
That's true. You're trying to find Lil Mitch? I would say that's brains.
Okay, so it's a D10 versus a D10, but you get to add a 2 at the end because you're hiding.
Okay. Ooh, I get an 11.
Yeah, I only got a 2. How are you avoiding? She's like tearing through the area, being like, Mitch, someone's helping me cook.
He went like right back under the table and like is trying to curl up under a chair.
So eventually then you have to like you're dealing with like the shaking of the table because my gosh, like Made with Love, this is being made with rage right now. There's a dinner being created above and around you.
Just rage cooked.
Just the table is shaking as she's just these people don't even meanwhile, what's going on in the cockpit?
I think Mr. Bill Church has started snooping. I think
Love it.
he's woken up the console somehow and is just looking for a closer fueling station or like a possible stop nearby, a cafe of some kind, anywhere with just like or like a hotel. He might be willing to spring for a hotel tonight just because he's had it with these goddamn kids.
All right. Maybe I think a brains probably will say 4.
Okay. Brains got a D6. That's a 3.
Okay, so what that means is you do find, but it's like it's so out of the way that you know that convincing Cat and Mo is going to be a lot. You know what I mean? There's something nice. Like
Yeah.
there's a hotel that isn't just like a hotel. It's got like a pool area and it's got a kid play area. So it's like, oh, the
Ooh.
kids and hey, it also lines up with the kid's birthday. It's Lil Mitch's birthday tomorrow. You guys could,
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh wow.
Could be.
Yeah. If there's a contact number for like the concierge, like could I just like call? Could I make a space call and space call them up?
Yeah, for sure.
Beep, beep, boop, 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 brr, beep, boop, 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 beep, ew.
You see like a little blue hologram pop up of a I don't know what do they look like, Emma? What's this concierge?
Okay, wait, what? Okay, pause. What's the equivalent state of like the space part that we're
Okay,
in at
you
this point?
you are calling the nicest hotel in like a not great area, like or not great hotel area.
This is the nicest hotel in Iowa.
Yeah, it's like middle of nowhere, but it's like it's the Hilton of Iowa or whatever a nice the Ritz of Iowa.
It's the best roadway in Iowa has.
Exactly.
Okay, but space.
But space, of
Mhm.
course.
Okay.
This is like a rotating space station
That's
that also has like it's got fueling, it's got whatever, but the main thing is it's like a hotel in the middle of space that just rotates or a space station style.
I think it's called uh it's called it's called uh it's it's called Black Hawk Down. I,
That was
I,
man,
I don't
a
know.
long
I don't know. I don't know where that one came from. It's
All right.
probably
that sounds like a
not
not
that,
Black Hawk Down.
not
Okay.
Black Hawk Down.
it's not Black Hawk Down. It's
Oh, it's Tumble Station
Space
Resort.
Tumble Station Resort sounds good because it's a rotating
wow.
tumbling station.
Wow, and topical because Mitch's trail name is Tumbles. But Mitch, I do want to hear what you were about to say. What were you about to name it?
I think I said Space Bird up.
Which I just needed to hear out loud. But it's Tumble Space Resort. Was that it?
Yeah, resort. Yeah.
And the
Nice.
concierge has
Oh yeah, hold on, wait. Unpause.
sorry.
Oh
Okay.
no,
The
that's staying in.
concierge that pops up on the hologram is a woman with like an ill-fitting but like formal looking futuristic space suit that's got like weird high elbows on it and like a weird futuristic beret hat and like a pencil skirt, just like kind of like it doesn't look great. It doesn't all
Yeah.
look well made, but it
Together,
does
it's a
look
uniform.
formal. And that's who you see pop.
Cyber military business casual, it sounds like. Okay. Um,
Exactly, yes.
I would go, oh, hi there. Hi. So I'm Mr. Bill Church. I'm on ship 84973358. And, we're just in the area, and I wanted to just inquire about availability for tonight. Do you have anything?
Well, hi there, Mr. Bill Church. Thank you so much for calling and considering Tumble Station Resort here
Wait, hold on.
out
Is
in
this a recording, or are you a real person?
Wow, I'm so touched I'm a real person. Thanks for asking.
No
And you
problem.
see the concierge like put her hand on her hip and like do a little like I'm a real person movement.
Now, is that a programmed response to me asking if you're a real person, or are you for like do something? No, it's not important. Do you have rooms for tonight?
Yeah, we have a couple available. There's one with a window view of the asteroid field.
Okay.
We have one that's a little bit closer to the pool area, for any swimming residents or visitors.
Is the pool heated?
It's space, sir. Yes, you would die if the pool
Oh,
wasn't heated.
okay, yeah. It's not the temperature of space then. Okay, cool.
The third option, our budget option, is closely located near the ice machine. And you happen to know that on, space places, the rooms that are closest to the ice machine, it's because they're like freezing. Like those are
Mm,
kind of the shittier rooms. But that's your budget option.
mm. Well, how many flygrons is the one near the pool?
That one, sir, is about 3,400 flygrons.
Oh, that's steep, but just barely attainable. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough because you made me really want it, and now I have to decide whether or not it's worth
I like you, Mr. Bill Church, and I believe that you deserve the best. Go for
it.
the one by the pool, Mr. Bill Church.
Wow. Wha- You know what? I think it's been around 20 years since anybody has told me I like you. I think you deserve the best. Uh,
I do work on commission.
you work on commission for hotel rooms?
You can see like something crosses your field of vision and you look behind you and you can see like that Grandma Mo is or sorry, that Captain Mo is throwing like not, a pan, but like one of those like towels and those sorts of things at little Mitch who she has found after a while and you can just see the chaos happening out there while you're having this phone call.
I think whatever like window or mirror I can see this through, I think I cover it up and I return to my conversation with the concierge and I go, okay, so my credit card number is can I start I'm gonna start booking us a night at the Tumble Space Outfitters and then I'm gonna try to independently change course so that we go there.
Wonderful. This is non-refundable. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Whoa, hey. Um, so I think should I roll? Is it brains to reprogram our course?
Hmm. Yeah, I think so. Or I don't think it's that hard. I think that probably you're smart enough. I think the complication will more be like when like if you're trying to hide it or
Right, right.
talk
I
around it.
I live in space. I'm intelligent enough.
A second hologram immediately appears that like is an annoying robot that's asking you all kinds of questions about your experience with the concierge and how you'd rate that transaction.
Yeah, this is a brains 15 to try to get out of this. It's like an unskippable.
I like sadly and regretfully answer all the questions, but then I will open the door and
Really a rule follower.
yeah, yeah. I just, this hologram is asking me. But then after I finish that long, arduous process, in which hopefully I at least receive a coupon, but I probably do not. Um,
And you're entered into a raffle to see if you'll get a coupon.
oh, awesome. Just what I was looking for. Then I think I will continue to hide in here until dinner is actually ready. or until I hear like genuine screams or injuries happening on the other side of the door.
All right. I want to know, Mr. Bilchurch, which of your 5 abilities do you think is the most calmed by this moment? I want to give you a temporary +1. What is it that
Oh,
this heals?
I think this is gonna heal my grit. I think just whatever space I had left for I didn't have the grit to survive those fucking kids, and this is just giving me another moment to survive.
Especially with the hope that you now have that the course is
Uh huh.
changing.
Just the idea
Um,
of real hotel coffee.
Right.
Ooh, can we also say that this is like a gambling part of the universe and that there would be like a small slot machine at this
I did
hotel?
mention that there's like a kid section, so it makes sense that they're trying to get money out of the parents.
There's a kids section and an adult kids section.
Yes. Like it's as nice as they get within this area, but
Meanwhile, outside, after Captain Mo basically chased Lil Mitch out of the kitchen after finding him mid dinner cooking, she's finishing it up. What are the kids doing in this last little bit before it's dinner time?
Summer is on Snapchat it exists in this universe. Summer is
Space chat.
on Snapchat, but in this space version of it, instead of taking a picture of yourself, she just like plugs it into her brain and then like imagines an image of herself making a silly face without having to expend the energy to make the silly face,
Mm.
and then uploads that to send to her friends.
Lil Mitch is deep in like trying to like learn the differences between all these different Sornidoors and the different classes of them. Um, the different skeleton types. Looking at just all the really just imagining what it would be like running through the fields of the Sornidoors.
While the Flornidorus has a fractal skeleton that allows it to exist in multiple dimensions at once, the Carplonkadorus has 3 separate facets to its existence, causing it to
Carplonkadorus is
exist
my favorite.
spiritually, physically. which one was your favorite, little boy?
Carplonk, I love its 3 facets.
Yes, it is a very cool dinosaur. I'm an audiobook that talks back. And that's all you hear from me.
So what's going to happen now is that instead of calling people to the kitchen, Captain Mo is just going to shut off the personal internet, uh, just like to everybody on the ship. So we now know what the other two are doing. What is Mr. Bill Church doing that suddenly gets yanked off?
I think he was playing. He was playing a really intense game of online checkers. He had his opponent on the ropes, but
Yeah, you were
yeah,
getting real. You could feel the guy shaking. He was quaking. Then all of a sudden,
yeah,
and you know
I
it's going to
had,
look to him like you just quit out.
yeah. Well, I had just gotten my first Space King me, but then he had just gotten his own, so now it does look like I got scared and quit. So I turn around and I swing the door open and I go, Mo, something's wrong with the internet. Could you take a look at it?
What difficulty do you think it is for Mo to notice from where she is sitting at the table, looking into the cockpit, that like the course or something has changed?
It's got to be pretty easy. I feel Mo is the actual captain. I think she probably has several ways to check on her current course.
But she's like not looking for it. It's just like as you swivel it and open, like if she happens to passively see it, sort of.
That's true.
Maybe we should do a versus. Like if you tried to hide it,
Oh, that's a
I
good
don't know.
idea. Well, I think I wouldn't have thought of it until the last minute while I opened the door. So I think it's like
Hmm.
an in the moment, there is something quite obvious that you would be able to see in your line of sight. And I'm just going to try to quick shield it with my body, which I guess is deft on my part.
Yeah, I think deafness, and then I'll go with
Okay.
brains. I think.
Okay, slay.
I got a 7.
I got a 4 on my D8.
So you open the door to talk to her, and then as you do, you see her. She's sitting at the table, the head of the table, and her eyeline faces into the cockpit. And there's like dinner at the table, and you can just tell from her face that she is not in the mood for nothing. And as soon as you see that, you think, "Oh, I should," and then you turn to do it, and then you stop yourself because it's too obvious, but it's too late. And she says, "What's that? Bill,
Oh,
what?
Oh, so Mo, I think at this moment I realized that I also left the like confirmation email open on a big like holographic screen. That now that she's noticed the course change, she might also see that.
I also think the kids are like wandering into the eating area now, having the internet be turned off, so they get to be party to the conversation as well.
You know, Mo, you had been telling me about how you really wanted a game of blackjack the other night, and I said, I remember
Yeah,
I
but you
told
don't know
you.
how to play.
Right. I told you I can't I don't like the feeling of cards on my skin, so I would rather not do that. And I wanted to play a nice puzzle instead. But I still as your loving partner, I wanted that to be something that you got to experience. And the kids probably want to relax somewhere. You want to play some blackjack. I want a nice private room. And so I just booked us. I booked us a single night at the Tumble Space Resort, and I
You
think we're
booked it already?
well. They had a very kind concierge, and it really just seemed like it was a no brainer. Because I think as much as I loved driving through the last six asteroid fields, I'd really just like a night off the ship.
Oh, Bill. And whose account is all this coming from?
I put it on my card, Mo. I would not do what I did back in Space, Oklahoma again. Just racking up all those cards.
Yeah, you
I
were all
know.
like the points.
Well, because I signed up for their frequent flyer bonuses, I was getting a lot of points. That's not, but I that's a boundary you're setting, and I hear that.
I don't want to rehash this.
Oh, yes, my email, my card. Well, your email because you were already signed in because you're the captain. But my card, look, kids, you get to play in a
And I'm
warm
drinking
pool
every
tonight.
single one of those mini bottles, you hear?
Well, I don't know if I can afford that, Mo. This is a little bit of a stretch already. But kids, aren't you excited to Lil Mitch? I know you've got a lot of pent up energy. A day in the pool might be just what you need, don't you think?
I could pretend I can swim just like Carplonkadorus.
Okay, well, that's if we could do something that isn't about Sornidoors for a day, Mitch. When are you gonna leave that shit in your childhood? Honestly,
Hey!
I am both
sorry.
a child and it's almost my birth, and I love Carplonkadorus.
All right. Tell me what you like about Carplonkadorus besides its three facets.
I like Carplonkadorus's exceptional dorsal fin.
Oh, okay. And what makes its dorsal fin so exceptional?
Oh, because of how pointy it is.
All right. You make a good point. That is exceptional to a child, I suppose. Summer, would you get off your phone and come sit at the table? We're all ready to eat.
Yeah, Summer, the internet has been off, but she's just still been mindlessly tapping at an inactive phone. Still rolls her eyes, but comes she doesn't have to roll to come to the dinner
And
table.
every time you like close your eyes, somewhere you can see that like your little Snapchat video is like half uploaded, but it's just stuck on 50%.
But all the ads in my head have stopped. It's crazy.
Whatever the equivalent of a Neuralink is. Well, it might be a Neuralink. I think Summer probably has a Neuralink.
Also, no, don't worry, Emma. The ads they like download offline, so they always play, even when the internet is down. The
Yeah,
ads.
and I'm getting stupid ads. Like I'm getting ads for whatever game that Bill Church is playing. That's the
It's the stupidest fucking puzzle solving games that you get on like when you're playing a game on your phone that you enjoy.
Or like those Instagram ads where it's like, can this guy get the gold before the lava or monster hits him?
Yeah, you have to pull keys in a specific order, or it's just like a long scrolling like road towards you, and you're a person with a gun shooting monsters, and you just have to be in the right place to shoot the monsters. And it's really just you moving the guy back and forth.
Guys, I have an out of character confession.
Oh
I have
no.
multiple times clicked directly from an Instagram ad.
To a game that she then kept playing for like a year.
No, Emma. Really?
One time I think it was a Facebook ad and it was like some weird like Japanese dress up this child in the war against whatever game. It was crazy. What's that
Wait,
game called?
Nikki.
Love Nikki.
sorry, child war?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
I need to go back to dress up this Japanese child in the what war?
for the war?
An actual war, but like people would have little fashion battles.
Oh, it's a fashion war.
Don't worry, guys, I
Anyways.
won't cut this. Okay, I would like everybody to make a grit roll as you are eating this food that a very angry and overworked Captain Mo made. He started really high, like, oh, I'll do this nice thing for Bill Church and then I'll get the kids, and then all of a sudden it really turned on her.
Right. I just got a D4. Summer rolls a 2, so she is not feeling this food, and it shows on her face.
That's a 6 from Bill Church.
What Little Mitch get?
Ooh, wait, what am
So D12 for you. D12 minus 1.
Yeah.
Also, for your rookie stat, what 2 skills did you choose as the reroll once if you get a 1?
Charmin what I chose. Oh, that's
So you got a 1 minus 1?
yes.
Okay, I love that. What does that look like for you? Like, what do you think that looks like as you're facing down this gruel meal?
Oh, I am not able to stomach any of it. It's my least favorite space tuna fish.
You do you throw up? Be
Oh
honest.
yeah. I Ralph all over the table.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
it's not. It's
oh.
this is why you don't take road trips with children. This is children don't do well in space mobiles, Mo. I tried to tell you this. I tried.
Bill,
We
Bill, you clean up the table. I'm gonna clean up the kid. Come on, let's go.
I clean
Mitch.
up the table.
Yeah, Bill, you should get us plane tickets next time.
Summer, grab a rag. You're cleaning up the table too.
I'm not turning the internet back on until this place is spotless. And she takes little Mitch into the like little small side bathroom that has a shower that barely fits a person.
Fine. So Summer, but then like does actually a really good job cleaning because she really wants the internet back on.
I think once Bill Church realizes Summer is doing a good job cleaning, he chills. He slacks off.
He just daydreams about the pool or the lack of kids at the hotel.
Probably to the point where like a teenager Summer's age could watch him and be like, "This is not adult. This should not be how an adult is behaving."
Yeah, he feels little flicks of a wet rag that are like obviously intended to hit him, but like there's a level of plausible deniability where you're not going to call her out because she's the only one cleaning.
Summer, why is your generation the way it is? You know, what happened to a little bit of respect? That's my only question. You know, respect for anything in the whole goddamn world.
What's the name of the generation?
Oh, what do you think, Emma?
Okay, Epsilon.
Whoa, whoa! I didn't realize for that. Oh, I try to pretend that doesn't bother me, but it does. But no, but really, like, what's your deal? You know, what do you like?
Summer does not respond and keeps cleaning.
Mr. Bill Church like visibly deflates. Like, I tried once to connect with a teenager, and I didn't fully or emotionally recover for weeks. It's something about their words. They just cut you to your core.
Meanwhile, in like the small little mini bathroom, little Mitch is being like just cleaned off. It's on your chest and everything else. Hey, are you feeling? You all right?
No, I don't. Carplonchodorus isn't even able to eat tuna fish because it needs multi-dimensional food sources.
Well, good thing you're not a darn Plonkodorus then, huh?
I am exactly like a Carplonchodorus, because I wasn't able to eat this tuna fish either.
Well, tomorrow we'll be in this fancy dancy hotel, so you won't have to eat any of my cooking. And then the day after that, we'll be at your precious Tyrannosaurus or whatever it is, and we'll stop for a little bit to see your dinos, and then we got to keep on going if we're gonna make time, especially with this little detour.
It'll be nice. The Pterosaurna. I've been wanting. It's really like all I think about. So one day is not enough.
Nope, I'm sorry. Listen, I know it's your birthday. I know you're excited, but the point of this trip, what is it now? Remind me.
It's a door. What are you talking about?
No, it is not to see Sornidoors. It's to see family. It's a family reunion.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
the second moon of Plorsops, we're all getting together. We're seeing family. That's what this is about.
Boo!
What? She tosses the towel at you, says, finish cleaning yourself up. If you're still hungry, come eat. If not, go to bed. Big day tomorrow.
I don't even like the Dahlbergs. Why do we have to go to this family reunion? I don't know anyone.
I bet if there were the Dalbergosauruses, you'd like them, she says as she shuts the bathroom door.
Snap, you got him, Grandma Mo.
I actually did love the Dalbergosauruses when I was young too.
She looks at you. Make a charm roll to see how much in the doghouse
Oh.
you are with this, like, impromptu
Good
spending.
thing,
We're not spending, but, like, trip altering.
good thing Mr. Bill Church is surprising.
Her grit is in. Her grit's a D8, so I think it's going to be like a roll difficulty of her just, holding on to her anger.
I would like to make my special skill rule follower applies because me, Captain Mo, is an authority figure for sure.
All right. So you have a +2 to this roll, +1 from bookish and ancient, and 1 from rule follower.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I got a 6.
I got an 8 with my bonuses.
Okay, so you see her. She looks at you, and she's got like a hard face on. She's upset, especially after leaving the room with Lil Mitch. But then she sees you, and you see her face soften a little bit into like a small smile that you recognize, and you're like, "Ah, I'm in the clear."
Okay. Hey,
Thanks for cleaning this
Mo.
place up.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I was just thinking, if you want like an hour tonight to play blackjack by yourself, I'll be willing to watch the kids while they're at the pool.
That's not blackjack. Can't solitaire at that point.
Oh
Okay, I'll go.
no, you.
You make a charm roll. Difficulty only of I'd say 3, honestly.
Okay, wait, where's the which one? This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Sweet.
you take a -2 because you are trying to charm or fit in around authority figures and you're rebellious.
Okay, well I got a 5, so it's exactly 3. Does that
Okay, yeah. So she says, how old are you?
Old enough.
All right, come learn.
Yes.
And the two of them are going to go into the captain's area and shut the door and start playing.
I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to you know, well, it seems like I might be alone for a second. I'm going to start a puzzle on the kitchen countertop.
What's the final picture of for this puzzle?
Oh my god, it's the most boring shit. It's like a watering can and a like and a brick like planter with like very like eight.
Oh my god, not even a flower?
No, it's like a sprout. It's got one little green sprout, but the rest is like earth, not the interesting fun earth tones, but the boring brown earth tones. And it's not only is it a boring puzzle, but it's a difficult puzzle because all of the colors are brownish. But trust me, Mr. Bill Church is eating this shit up. He's so glad to be doing this puzzle right now.
I think the night maybe winds down with, the two ladies playing blackjack with Bill Church doing this puzzle under like the fluorescent light of the kitchen, and then maybe little Mitch having showered off, just, doing some more research, reading through his little hollow book all about the Sornidoors.
When we get to the hotel, I do have a fake ID chip that says I'm old enough to go in.
No, no, no. I'm teaching you so you can play, not so you can. Come on, you don't want gambling around. She says, sort of feeling uncomfortable about the obvious hypocrisy.
Lil Mitch, even though your Sornidor book is closed, you hear it like speaking to you, and it goes, "Little Mitch, Excuse me, little Mitch, you should open me up.
Yeah, book. Oh, okay.
Well, my sensors are detecting that we are incredibly close to Terra Sorna. How would you like to stop by? Because you are one of the greatest, truest fans of Sornidoors that the world has ever seen.
I look down at my I have a giant necklace that it's basically like but on the inside is just more pictures of Sornidoors, and I look down at it and I sigh wistfully and then hold it close to heart. Sornidor book.
Well, it's gotta be easy. Do you think the grown-ups on this ship would let you, I don't know, set sail for Terra Sorna?
No, but I bet I could do it anyway.
I think that's a great idea, little Mitch. Here are the coordinates, and they just flash up on the screen of your little book. But you didn't need that. You knew already. You're a smart kid.
Ooh, thank you, book. Well, how did my book know this?
You're welcome, little Mitch. Do you have any other questions for me?
I already know most things about Sornidors. What
You
do they
do.
dream about when they sleep?
Sornidoors long ago, when they existed in corporeal form, dreamed about the same things as you and me: wealth, fame, power,
Chicken tenders?
chicken tenders, a warm bath, as many candies as you want, an interesting puzzle, a road trip to yourself. The Sornidoors are
Ooh.
just like you and me, which is why, if you make it to their home planet, they will welcome you with open arms. You know what I heard, little Mitch?
The book starts like blaring weirdly. Weird holographic face of the person who usually talks to you and like tells you the information just like opens its mouth and starts like blaring red and becomes the alarm of you guys being woken up in the morning as you're approaching the hotel. But you have that nice little information in your back pocket about, the coordinates that, like the thing said, you always did know. You're a smart kid.
Amazing.
I write all the coordinates down on my hand so I have them with me.
Nice, nice.
Very, very early in the morning, you guys are arriving at the hotel, and it is also, little Mitch, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday to me!
He said alone in his room as he woke up.
Yeah, you notice your sister isn't there, which is strange because, like, normally she's really all about sleeping in, but she's not there
Oh, her
right now.
cousin.
You are all alone. Oh, yeah, cousin, sorry, not sister.
Interesting. Where is Summer? I guess I shouldn't just ask that. I think that's a part of the story that Nathan probably already
Summer!
knows.
Summer! Summer, come wish me happy birthday!
Get out here, little Mitch. There's a Sornidor right here in the living room.
Ah! I sprint as fast as I can through the space doors.
You see, the cartoon, two people in a horse costume, where one is the rear end and one is the front half, is Mr. Bill Church and Captain Mo in a sort of Sornidor
So cute.
costume, where I'm the back and Mo is the front for sure. It's like a weird, almost four-dimensional costume because the Sornidors were multi-dimensional beings.
It's like multiple colors, like in different parallel universes side by.
Yes, there's several dorsal fins. They're all very sharp. A few of them seem to disappear into thin air as if like moving through time.
Rawr, rawr.
They know exactly what sound it makes because they were alive when the Sornidors were. They probably hunted them to extinction.
Summer,
Rawr.
that's very rude, and I certainly was not alive when
But it's
Sornidoors.
more muffled.
The dorsal fins are so accurately sharp.
Yeah, sharpened them last night. And you see that there's a cake. What is like the coolest like aquatic or like not even aquatic, but like space faring, whatever looking Sornidor?
Oh, it's like a Tyrannosaurus with tentacles.
It's called the Spelunkador.
Spelunkador.
That's one that couldn't swim.
No, Spelunkadors can swim.
No, of course, silly me. They can swim in
Yeah.
space with their
Yeah.
tentacles.
Come on.
Actually, no, it's not a cake. You see like a large pancake that's been like cooked in the shape of the tentacles or whatever.
Gosh, Grandma Mo.
Hey, when she turns it on, she can turn it on.
Pretty impressive. Now, little Mitch, Grandma Mo spent all morning getting this ready for you. So what do you say?
Oh, come on. Oh, it's your birthday, little Mitch.
Oh, thank you, Mo. I love it.
Now we only got about an hour before we get to the hotel, so eat up quick, especially if you want to be swimming.
Oh, they want to be
Oh, I
swimming.
do.
Yeah, because this pool is heated, and those Sornidoor toys aren't gonna find themselves when they're sinking to the bottom.
Now, your birthday present, well, it's something I think you'll want to open once we're on Terra Sornis, she says, trying to pronounce it correctly.
Summer is downloading. At this point in technology, like you can just apply filters to your real face in real life. She's downloading some like make you look 30 filters to try to sneak into the casino.
It's definitely like it's the equivalent. It's the same as modern filter technology, which you're kind of like slipping out of. Your face is kind of phasing between 14
Anytime
and
I
30.
blink, like you
Or
can
you,
tell it.
or if you move too fast, you have to move really slow so you like never leave it behind. You're just like, hello, I'm 30. Let me turn my head to the side, slow. You guys arrive after having like a nice breakfast. Everybody arrives at the hotel. All right, Bill, I'm gonna find somebody to fuel us up. You take the kids and check
Oh,
in.
well, thanks, Mo. I'll take good care of that. Don't you worry. All right, come on, kids.
Talk to that concierge, lady
Yeah,
love.
well, hey, now don't get jealous. I'm sure you could snap her into like a twig, Mo.
Don't forget it, you too, she says as she walks away.
No, I know, I know. Oof.
Hello and welcome to the Tumble Station Resort.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Now I'm Mr. Bill Church, and these are my partner's grandkids,
And
Summer.
I'm Lil Mitch, and it's my birthday, and we'll take your finest Sornidor room.
We will take the room that I booked. Thank you so much.
So wonderful to meet you, young man. And she hands you she doesn't have a Sornidor shaped one, but she does hand you like kind of a fun but corporate cartoon character shaped lollipop.
Bill Church does intercept that and go, does this cost flygrons?
Not if it's your
It
birthday.
is my birthday.
It is your birthday. Happy birthday, little boy.
Thank you, stranger.
Oh, Mitch, why don't you tell her how old you're turning?
I'm gonna be 10 space years old.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible. How do we measure space years when the sun goes around the moon?
We just pick one planet and make it standard.
10 space years old. That's amazing. Happy birthday.
Thank you. What's your favorite fact about Carplonchodorus? Mine's its dorsal fins.
Wow, mine are its dorsal fins too. High five and gives you a
Whoa!
high
I
five.
give the biggest excited high five. This is the best news.
Well, here's your room key. You're right up, she gives all the directions up the elevator on this side, blah 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 blah. Have a wonderful stay at the Tumble Space Resort.
Wow. Now, thank you so much. And now, will there be fresh towels in the pool area, or should we use our ones from the room? Will there be enough in our room for us to also use them before and after the pool?
Believe it or not, we have pool towels separate just for you.
Wow. Now that is the kind of service I was expecting. Um, oh, hey Mo. Do you know they'll have towels in the pool area too, so we don't have to worry about that. Thanks for filling it up.
Mo returns back as you guys are just getting your room keys, and you see that she's got like a uneasy looking face, and she's like pulled up something on like a little hand, like a portable computer, and she says, I was just typing in the new coordinates for our planned route now that we gotta do a bit different since we're stopping off here. And she like sort of turns it around so you guys can read the like holographic words. And what's it say again, Maddie?
Oh, it says space pirate risk has never been higher.
It says your planned route is at a orange level of danger for space pirates.
Finally, something cool might happen on this trip. It's been so
Thank
lame.
God.
So yeah, she looks at you She looks at you, Lil Mitch. She says, "No, Lil Mitch. I'm afraid that means we'll have to go around Parasorna.
What? No,
We won't be able to stop."
this is jacked up. It's my birthday. I bet the pirates could be nice.
Let's talk in the room. Let's talk in the room. We can't bother all these people. And she starts trying to lead everyone towards the room, or like towards the elevators or whatever.
Oh, Summer, would you help me with this luggage?
Summer begrudgingly helps you with the luggage.
Wow, that went way easier than I thought it would.
And Captain Mo is trying to like hush and hurry along Lil Mitt.
Uh,
Mo, what kind of space pirates did it say it was? Was it like the ones that are genuinely bad and frightening, or like the kind of like campy, interesting, funny ones?
It's not a yellow, it's an orange, Bill, so I assume it's serious.
Oh,
Appealing to Captain Mo's sense of adventure, wants of adventure, Summer is gonna make a plea for her brother. Partly, it's his birthday, blah blah blah. Partly, she just wants something actually cool to happen on this trip, like seeing space pirates that she can take little holograms of to share with her friends. Come on, Grandma Mo. A boy only turns 10 space years old once in a lifetime. He loves Sornidoors. Can't you think of him and your sense of adventure? We need something fun to happen on this trip. What, are you afraid of some space pirates?
All right. I guess make a charm roll. You can take that -2, unfortunately, because of again the authority figure situation.
Kind of resisting an authority figure because I'm going against what she wants.
So you're trying to charm her by convincing her of what you want.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll take the -2. Do I get anything because I'm appealing to your wants?
Sure. Roll a d4 on top, maybe. We'll
Okay.
see.
So 6 minus no 7 minus 2, 5.
5. So unfortunately, with a 5, she's like, "We'll find. I'm sure there's other planets that the Sornidoors visited or had outposts on or whatever, but there's no way I'm risking my ship or I'm risking the two of you, especially, to some space pirates. It's not happening. End of discussion."
All right. Well, Lil Mitch, I'm gonna roll to see if I can be convinced. I have a +2 to charm to avoid being convinced because I'm very skeptical. So I'm gonna roll my d6. That's
I'm gonna roll a grit for her because she's basically just like not really charming you or anything. It's just like she's almost putting her foot down, grandma style. This is what's happening. Oh no! I rolled a 1 in my D8.
I got a 5 + 2, 7.
So she hasn't grabbed a hold of you yet, but you can see that like she's waiting for you to resist and she's gonna like try to just grab your wrist and move you, but she doesn't want to make a scene yet. What are you doing?
I don't know if I should try to escape now or bide my time later. I feel like it's too dangerous with Mo lingering right near me. I'm gonna pretend that I'll go along with it. I'll go, that sounds very reasonable. I didn't care that much about going to the Sornidor planet anyway, so it's fine.
Make a charm roll for that little lie there, just to see, whether or
I
not
do have a -1 charm when
she
trying to
buys it.
convince someone, so this will be great.
In the background, I want to say Mr. Bill Church is like 15 minutes into a post-interaction survey following his front desk experience.
Oh my gosh, then Grandma Mo only got a 2.
I got a 2 -1.
You got a 1, you said?
Yeah.
So she fixes you with a stare, but she's not going to get into it now. But she at least is not buying this, so she might be a bit more on edge. She says, "Come on, everybody, we'll talk about it in the room," and that might be a good place to end it.
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds about right. I think we've got some moving parts.
Yep.
Does someone want to do an in character next time, like Emma did last time, but someone else can do it this one?
Oh well, kids, the space pirate risk is at an orange, and let me tell you, you don't want to be caught by them because they'll pluck your fingernails right off your toes. But one thing I will say for sure is that you gotta tune into source material next time to find out what happens to these kids. So, all right, okay, bye now.
I know.
Goodbye.
How was that?
We'll use this for all the episodes with Mitch. This is the plug section. first, a big thanks to Keiko Akato, who did our intro and our outro music. You can find me, Nathan, at on most platforms at Nathan Who Writes, no spaces.
You can find me, Emma Brown, at mshineart on Instagram, unless I've once again deleted my Instagram account. Get in before I get out. That's EMSHINE art. And I like to make paintings and illustrations, such as the cover for our podcast.
My name is Maddie, and you can find me at matt.kok. Is it Coke? Is it cock? No one knows. Sometimes I'll do like some writing stuff. Shout out to my partner's parents for this incredible high bush cranberry ketchup that I'm currently eating.
All right, I'm Mitch Collins. You can find me on Instagram at tumble.on.outfitters, or you can go to tumbleonoutfitters.com where you can buy a lovely handmade fleece mid-layer.
We're looking at pictures of those now, and they look cute and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm happy with my Minx Alpha Fleece from Tumble On Outfitters. It's breathable when I need it to be, and warm when paired with another layer. And I get lots of compliments.
While we're waiting, Nathan's laughing at me because I'm playing a game on my phone. Because download the most basic phone games you've ever seen.
Yeah, because if it's too good, she'll get really addicted. So she just downloads
it's
like sort of
white
good ones.
Tetris and like
And like wood block breaking instead of like colorful brick breaking.
Mastermind, the phone game.
Right, Maddie, are you back? It looks like you're back. Talk to me.
I hate this. There's too many moving parts.
That sounded consistent.
This sounds fine and consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, it
All right,
sounds better
everybody,
than
you can
before.
clearly see that we are in need of a Patreon, just like an influx, just to help out poor Maddie here. So if you could find it in your hearts to donate.
Laptops for the poor.
LaptopsforAmericans.org.
That's the
Laptops
one.
for the poor.